Hey guys, just pretty much finished designing chassis for fitting of the proffieboard. This is for the 89 Sabers Mace window lightsaber. Basically, I've printed a prototype. I've made a few changes to it since I got it. There's the prototype. I'll just quickly show you in the saber head. Basically that's how it fits into the saber head. It also has a speaker pod which slides in on the end of it. So I'll just show you with a let me just move this out of the way to give me some space to work with. Basically the recharge socket is on the side. This section that's open here is for crystal chamber, which I've just finished doing the design for, and basically it just mirrors itself. So you can, I'm going to upload these parts to Shapeways, and if you want to do the crystal chamber then you just order two of the same part as they mirror each other. It uses these holes here, the largest of the holes. Those are for 3mm brass tubes, and they're specifically to run the power wires for the battery through. And the smaller holes just there, they're for putting Graflex pins in, or just a brass rods which you could just run all the way through to the other side. The crystal will need to be around about 5 to 5.5mm OD, I believe, to fit in between from what I measured, and around about 20mm long if you're going to be trying to use a real quartz crystal, which I presume most people would anyway. So yeah, that's that. A few other details that are different from the prototype. There's a slide switch holder underneath there to cut the power, because obviously proffieboard doesn't have the deep sleep mode that the Plector boards have. And I've modified the speaker pod for slots there and lengthened it slightly, and this for a 24mm speaker, which you can get from KR Sabers in either a 4 ohm or an 8 ohm version of them. The other detail that I changed from the original is all the wires for the pixels, or your crees and your switches run through this top section here, so they're all hidden away now, whereas on my original version it's open, this top section, so all the wires will be on show. But this is basically going into my one, so I'm not fussed. I'm not going to have a crystal chamber. I'm not that bothered about it, to be quite honest, as long as I've got the recharge socket. But if you can look down there, you can see that there's no switch holder in there on my one. So it might be the case that I'll order this one and not bother with the crystal chamber, but I just don't know, to be quite honest. I might just hot glue it in down on the bottom, as it's my own personal saber. Hot glue never hurt anyone, as long as you don't make too much of a mess with it and you know what you're doing. So yeah, the other thing is this end box here is for JST connectors, and that is specifically for the speaker. Although until I actually try, I know that this will fit on the chassis side, but I'm not sure if this will fit in behind the speaker or not. I've done it on all my other speaker pods, but the 24mm speakers and the amount of space available is quite tight.